Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are live, back in action here at the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Alex, the Lion, Pagulayan, Bustamante teaming up to take on the local hometown heroes, Ben Francis and Joe Spence, sitting alongside the one and only Mr. Ryan Murray.
Excellent.
What's going on, Mr. Murray?
Here we go, bro. I've been waiting all day.
Game on, as they say. They are looking to get started here within the next minute or two, so we didn't want to be late bringing you the show, so we figured we'd be a touch early.
Yeah, why not? We're just missing Carrie Underwood singing "Been Waiting All Night for Thursday Night." You know what I mean? I feel like that in this match. Like, this is so cool.
Oh yeah, this is
two Hall of Famers versus two of our local, beasts. This is crazy.
Well, and you and I were just talking about the dynamics of this match, and it will be really, really interesting to see, because anybody that's from Calgary or surrounding areas, they know our local legends. They know Ben Francis. They know Joe Spence. They know the caliber that they play at. We've seen it.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So it'll be really, really interesting to see the dynamic between them and the next level.
Yeah.
Right? Of Alex and obviously Bustamante.
Oh, and we got Nick white gloves for this match.
Yeah.
Like, now he really feels like a ref.
I love it. And as they say in the UFC, and here we go.
Yes.
I'm probably not as good as whoever did that on the UFC.
Lock the door and hide the children.
Right.
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
That's right.
Remember those days?
Oh, that was good. That's a good one. We're going to bring that one back.
All right. Looks like Ben won the leg.
Nice.
All right,
of
here
course.
we go.
Listen, if between Joe and Ben, if I had to pick somebody to shoot the leg, it's going to be Ben.
Well,
he's here
sure.
every day.
Every day, yeah.
Here we are. Mr. Francis with the break. Nice controlled break. 2-ball made.
And Joe's got a look
shot.
at the one.
Yeah, a shot. But given where the 3-ball is, does he want to pot it?
Do you take a flyer at the 10 here?
Nope.
Because you can just roll up in behind the 3-5 and 9-4.
The problem is in order to pull that shot off, it's really got to be a light touch to try to play the safe 2. And if you miss, you sold out game number 1 in one shot.
Yeah, well, he went the other way. He played actual safe.
Yes. Not sure if he quite got there. A little bit hampered by the 8-ball here for Alex.
That is a thin cut to the side. Can he see it for the corner?
I think he's going corner and trying to break the 3.
Okay, he can see the whole ball for the corner.
Just like that. Wow.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, it is the next level.
Unreal.
Boss Mustang says, wow, this is a world-class matchup.
You got that
no
right.
question.
Here in Calgary on a Thursday night.
Right? How did this happen?
Right.
Who pulled this off?
Thank you, Mr. Jim Jitsu.
Correct.
Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Things are happening. And if you're just tuning in, you know what I'm going to ask you to do.
Yeah.
Hulk smash it.
The share button, the like button. Make sure everyone in your family's watching. They're sleeping. Wake them up.
Invite your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's get them all on.
Alex just having a look here. He's probably just going to have to punch through this. Or is he going to draw?
Yeah, it's kind of oh, look at this. It was a really interesting angle that he had to play with, and look at this.
That's disgusting, man. And he's laughing too.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Hey?
He's just
Walking
in his
around,
element.
there's not a care in the world.
Yeah, he is in his element. The crowd's laughing and cheering, and
You know, the crazy part is, so this is one of the dynamics that I was talking about or alluding to. You look at the demeanor of both Alex and Boosty. It's just another Thursday night.
yeah,
Right? It's just another day at the office.
yeah,
Right? Where you can tell perhaps with Joe and Ben, it's okay. Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
Let's put some effort in this, right?
yeah, exactly.
And not that I blame them, right? Because if I'd be sweating bullets if I was out there.
Yeah. Well, I'd certainly be. I'd be so damn embarrassed when I missed every shot.
Oh,
My hand would be
I
shaking.
wouldn't know what end of the cue to shoot
Right.
with, right? Yeah.
Well, that's just about how it's done right there, folks.
That's about as good as it gets. Quick race to 9.
Hey, the ref can't cheer.
Yeah, right? That's one-sided reffing, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for,
It seems to be a biased opinion.
yeah, I'm looking for any of the shady stuff going on here tonight.
Yeah, right?
I'd check that rack if I were you, Joe. Yeah, and they're not using the template, so.
Joseph said, going to be hard to beat the Pagulayan Bustamante team, no question.
As long as Joe and Ben can just, get into a table early and get a rhythm going, you'd be surprised at how close this match could be.
I agree. So rolls and shape on the one ball or the opening ball after the break, I think that's going to play a pretty critical role.
I would say so, too. And honestly, I know Bustamante hammers the balls, and so does Alex for a little guy. But, I mean, Ben has a fantastic 10-ball break, and he controls the rock so well.
That's the key, right,
Yeah.
is controlling that rock. And I think because Ben's here every day, right, general manager, leather pocket, he's here every day. He's hitting balls on these tables every day. If there is anybody that understands these tables, it's going to be this guy.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. There's a little push out there. He's just left Alex the edge.
Yeah. But does Alex want to take the edge?
I think he's going to put it down beyond the 7.
I don't know if he can see enough. I think he's hitting towards the top side of the one ball. I think he might have to go off the rail first. Go for the kick and stick.
He looks back.
Yeah. He goes, sorry, Joe.
Yeah, little chirpy
Joe's
chirp
going,
there.
hey, no problem. Watch me get up and over this 2-9 and pocket the one ball here.
Yeah, he's pretty handy with the jump set.
Yeah, he sure is. I don't know how much Joe's been playing over the summertime because typically he takes the summer off, but he is pretty accurate with that jump cue.
Yeah, he's starting to look too much like a cop. We got to get him
Yeah,
to shave
we
that
gotta
mustache. It's got to go.
Cop stash has to be done away with.
It's January, not November. Let's go, bud. All right. He's going to the air here. It's tough out of that corner or out of that side pocket. Tough
Yeah,
to get
he's a little
good
bit hampered
bridge.
by the pocket.
Nothing
Doesn't
doing.
want it.
Yay.
Stuck behind the 7 ball. Now, Ben is also pretty darn handy with that jump cue.
Yep.
We might see, I was going to say we might see the jump because the 4 ball there does act as a little bit of a block.
Well, I think, he would have jumped this. He would have speared this in with his old Predator break cue, but he's now got himself a cue sponsor with Predator.
Yes.
So he's got a brand new break cue and jump cue that he's trying to get used to and a new playing cue.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Ben on that. That's awesome. But, yeah, he said he had that tip on the old one broken just to where it jumped perfect, right? So he's like, I got to make a few more breaks and get this one more in a bit.
Yeah.
So, Alex is going to climb up on the table here.
Yeah, being vertically challenged is a real thing on a 9-foot table.
I was so surprised when I met Francisco Bustamante last night for the first time because he looked so much bigger on like when you see him on TV playing Johnny Archer and those guys back in the day, I didn't realize that he was also, short like Alex.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, not very tall. But I often wonder if that's a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
Right? Look at, just switch hit, no problem.
Yeah, I went to switch hands.
As far as cloth goes, yes, cloths are fairly new for Matt on YouTube.
The staff here does an incredible job with maintaining the equipment as well. They get brushed, vacuumed, washed every day. Like, you never find a little chunk of stones or anything on our tables here.
No. Well, now with every table in the place having the Predator Arena light
as well,
makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it was like a tanning booth when I first walked in here the first time after they put them in. I couldn't believe the difference. Crazy.
I thought it completely opened up the entire room.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, rare miss by Mr. Pagulayan.
Look at this. Second place prize, however.
Man, he rolls like a good year, eh? Well, Joe's going to one pocket shot this back. The nice thing is, too, you're going to have to hit this with a tad of outside English, so it should come around nicely for the 10. That looks just about perfect. Get in there. Come on. Wow.
How does that stay up?
Yeah,
the bed cloth is new. The rail cloth is not.
Yeah, not
they
quite.
are tight corners here. Where's Holem? I'm not quite sure where he's at.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know if he's still in Calgary or back in BC somewhere or off playing in a tournament somewhere.
Was he going down to Derby?
I believe so.
I think he was.
But I think both Alex and Francisco are heading down there as well.
Yeah.
I think they're heading there right after this.
Directly after this, yeah.
It is a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
The champions versus the challengers.
Well, they got to let these old guys, get in their groove. And
yeah.
You don't want to beat them too early. You
yeah,
might
that's
spoil
right.
your
that's
action.
Right. Yeah. There's a game plan, a method to the madness.
Yeah.
What a treat for a Thursday night.
It doesn't get any better than this if you're a pool fan, that's for sure.
Well, it kept me here.
Yep.
I was bound and determined, man. I'm going home after.
And it'll be Spence to break this time. He can hammer him too.
Yes.
Didn't quite get the head ball square there.
Nope. Mr. Mark White, the commentator of commentators, the connoisseur of commentator. Mr. Mark White joining us. How are you, Mark? I promise you, I'll get you what you're looking for.
Here we go. Ben gets nicely on the 2.
Yes, this should be a fairly routine run out for Ben and Joe. Well, Mr. Charles Blahut, it has been a minute. Good to see you back on. Happy New Year to you. What's going on tomorrow for them? I believe tomorrow's just challenge match. I think.
Is he? I think one of them might be playing.
There might be
Eric Vargas. Too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a couple of matches going on.
And Eric, another local champ, coming in here fresh off his win from the Predator Tour event in Toronto last week there.
Well, anybody that's watched Q Sports Live for any amount of time knows who Joe Spence, Ben Francis, Eric Vargas.
Absolutely.
Right, all part of Barry's team.
The Calgary Mafia.
That's right. 4 1/4 inch pockets is correct, Matt. Oh, not working right now. Be able to peek in on a few matches. Sounds like a plan to me because we will be live a lot this weekend. Yeah, fairly routine out here from the local boys. Nothing to do here. Maybe a little slide down table here. Just like so.
Do you think they get upset we called them the ice cream team? Because, I mean, Ben and Joey is very close to Ben and Jerry. You know?
It sure is. It sure is. The ice cream team. I love it.
And if anyone's ever been to Alberta, it's a bit frosty here.
It is. It's a little ice creamy outside.
So you just roll up on this a little bit to give Joe an angle to the corner.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, nice little punch here. 9 and 10, both going into the same bottom left-hand corner, I believe. Yeah.
We got ourselves a match. Oh, a little gamesmanship from the Filipinos. They're not going to give them that one? Come on.
Oh, we saw. Now, you see, there was a small little clap for the local guys. It seemed to be a longer clap.
That was a little on the golf clap side.
It sure was. We're just giving
Nick the gears.
Giving Nick the gears for sure.
Because the crowd certainly cheered loud out there. So
yeah.
The cheers are about even for both sides. So nobody really cares who wins this. They're just so fortunate that I would imagine they're thinking to just even witness this live. So and it's funny, some of the Filipino gentlemen I've spoke to, they're like, meh, you know. I see Bustamante play all the time. Back home, right?
Yeah. No, Mike, they are 4 1/4.
Yeah, they play pretty tight.
They do. Got to get Nick and Joe in jam up. Hey, I like the way you think, sir.
I think Nick actually just came in to deliver some customers' shafts that he'd been working on and new tips and stuff. And then when they said stay, he was like, okay, if I have to.
Yeah, twist my rubber arm.
I don't think he had planned on it.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he's even got enough now to go and make it off the 4, play the carom.
No, he's going to bank this. Because you can stun back. Use the 9 to kind of hold for the 5 there. So, yeah, just
like it had
that.
eyes.
That's crazy, man.
Right?
Just
Dead
crazy.
center of the pocket.
Alec making fun of his stroke. It would have been so funny if Busty lifted him up so he could reach.
Oh, my gosh.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny, for sure. Matt Poland says, I wore jam up to work today and had a coworker ask what brand I had on. I love hearing stuff like that. Because I'll tell you, it's taken us some work. It's taken us some time to get our jerseys to where they're at. But in my opinion, and I know it's biased, I think they're right on par with
They're top
top
shelf
brands out there.
They're top shelf, bro.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it. They're top shelf. And I foresee it a day when, you know, curling's wearing it. There's soccer players wearing them sometimes. You know, like they're just most incredible fabric. So
we are proud of it, that's for sure. Oh, little on the outside from Alex.
He tried the corner and missed.
However,
look
this
at
guy misses so good.
I told you, he rolls like a Goodyear homie. Wow.
Jinx, you owe me another Coke. That's 2 now.
All right, are we going to see the Christopher Walken shot here from Pool Hall Junkies?
Right.
This is even tough to get safe on. Like, what do you do here?
Yeah. Well, I think you have to just try to chop the 10 up to that top rail. let the cue ball go back and forth a little bit.
Or do you kick at it for the side? Go the short side and kick at it for the side so that your cue ball and 10 ball go, center table.
Yeah. That could work.
So you can be aggressive and kind of safe at the same time.
Yeah. Although you do risk scratching down to the bottom left.
This is true.
That would be rather unfortunate. I think he's just going to roll that 10.
No, he tried it.
Oh, he did the back and forth kick.
He did. He tried it.
Typically, you do that when you're on the rail.
Right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mr. Damien Pongpenick joining us on Facebook. Yes, they are. I'm not sure. Not sure what that answer was regarding.
This ref isn't doing a very good job. Ben had to clean the ball on his shirt.
Right. And I believe that I didn't change it, so it is now 3-1, if my memory is correct.
It is, yes, indeedy. Just not getting any love on that break.
No.
And Alex just has to basically roll this one ball in, and he'll perfect on the 2.
Yeah, he's got to contend with that 7 ball. He may opt to just play safe.
Yeah, he could. 9 ball's pretty big there. How about this again for a roll?
Good heavens.
Yeah. He doesn't mean that.
Did you see that little grin on his face, right? You know you're rolling good when.
Yeah, he meant that. Sorry as much as I meant to pay my taxes.
It's just kind of something you have to do, you know? I mean, begrudgingly or not, right? And good evening, Mr. Wilson. Appreciate you tuning in as well as everybody else. We appreciate you joining us here on a Thursday evening from the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta. Are they coming to Hamilton, Ontario? Not as far as I know. I think they were brought in by the Leather Pocket specifically. We just had Alex here 3 or 4 weeks ago, something in there. Yeah. Decided to come back and bring a friend.
Absolutely. That's how we do it here.
That's right. He happened to bring, some guy named Francisco Bustamante.
Yeah, who's that?
Right?
Is he going to try to bank at this?
Cutting it.
And trying to play safe.
Into ale.
Yeah. Little tap of the table in respect there from Ben.
The older ones are 4 3/8. The newer ones are 4 1/4. Pretty sure, yes. And this table that they're playing on is brand new.
Yeah, 4 1/4.
Mm-hmm. Not lying to you, Mike.
Oh man.
Did not miss that by much.
There wasn't even daylight between those two balls.
No, that almost cut the shine off the ball.
Well, the only saving grace here is that 7 ball is a little funky.
It's a little challenging. I think if you get underneath, you'll be all right. Just get up into that top left-hand corner. I think it'll back cut into the top right, no problem.
He's just got to make sure he gets the right angle on the 6 to fall up there. Well, I mean, he'll, hit it 8 rails if he has to get in behind there, but. Yeah, he fell a little short here.
Yeah, a touch.
10 balls
he
huge. He
says here, Boosty, we're gonna challenge the stroke a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy left. 3 rail around. Avoid the 10.
Or is he just going to draw the heck out of it? He did. He tried to draw it. Wow.
Yeah. I think he was trying to avoid the 10 there.
Yeah.
And go 3 rails around. I don't think he was trying to draw. You know how they
Yeah, he
deep
would do
draw
that
back
hook.
in.
Yeah.
I think he was going forward, trying to avoid the 10. Left-hand spin, 3 rails, maybe even 4 or 5 by the time he got up table.
Watch this kick and stick here.
Yeah. Or is he trying to make the cut?
No,
He
didn't.
totally tried to
Shut
make the
up.
cut.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And with the pace to get perfect on the 8, too. Like,
Yeah.
well, quite perfect, but
Well, given the shot he had, that's pretty near about as perfect as you could probably get.
and Busty hits it with a ton of inside. See that die off the second rail? Just stay there perfect.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are crazy good.
Can we come say hi, take a quick picture, or have to wait? That is going to be happening all weekend long. You can come in if you want. Bring $10 with you. Challenge each one of them to a game. Get a picture, autograph. That'll happen, I believe, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, and I mean, they are kind of hanging around the room now, so after this match, I'm sure they'll be around for a bit if you want to come down for a quick beer and get your picture taken and whatever, and yeah. They're super, super nice guys and very willing to sign an autograph or take a picture. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's is it 4-1 now?
Yes, Danny. And sorry, I guess Rob answered that too. Yes, these guys are here all weekend long, so they'll be here, I believe, till end of day Sunday. Maybe they're heading home or heading to Derby on Monday.
Yeah, I think Sunday was the last day. They're going to take their fists full of fish food and run.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope they do well down in Derby.
Oh,
It's a tough tournament.
Sure is. It is a grind.
It's a grueler, yeah, for sure.
It is a marathon event.
Especially if you're in the all-round. Like,
Yeah. Well, and a nice save.
perfect.
Really well done from Joe Spence.
Locked them up behind the 7 ball there.
Mm-hmm. Be there soon. Only time in Calgary for a week. Yeah, no worries, Buck. You might want to wait until this match is done, but no worries at all. Yeah, that was a really nice save. 2 or 3 rails here for Alex. Top rail, right side rail, left lower side rail.
Oh, and he still gets it.
Look at
Look at the Tiger Woods fist pump, too.
I'll tell you what, is he running good?
He's on fire. Fluke fire. Ben's son, who I've nicknamed Fluke Skywalker, should be taking notes here. The kid beats me all the time.
Not terrible here from Ben.
No, good little shot there.
Yeah. Calling it in, Mr. Bustamante.
Yeah, my buddy Keith McInnes tuning in. You're very welcome,
I think
sir.
that was a foul.
I do as well.
Yeah. How much moolah is on the line in this match? I don't think there's anything. I think it's just exhibition, but I could be wrong.
I
I'm
don't
open
know.
to being wrong. Absolutely correct, Danny. Joe letting it run just a hair over, but it is Ben Francis at the table. These are his tables.
It's a hanger for Ben.
Yeah, I see no issue here.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to Danny and Kate's event this weekend.
Yeah. Joe goes around the world, 9 ball, going to come into play. Does he get the gap?
Did he get the window? Got to get a roll here sometime.
Right? Ben's just up and over.
Yeah,
No problem, says he. This will be with his break cue.
He'll be saying stuff off screen, so just joking. Is he going to jump with his full cue here?
Yep.
That's how Ben does. He doesn't like, he'll use the full cue before he uses his jump cue a lot of times. But
Oh, maybe he is on the short stick.
oh, yeah, he's got the short stick. His new one. Nothing doing.
Yeah. No problem, says he.
Joe's got to be careful here. That 9-ball's huge coming across.
I don't know if he will. I think he might stick it. Just a nice little mid-weight touch draw.
I was going to say, I think he has to draw out for this
Yeah,
6.
just a little bit, but
Yeah.
just connect off that left side rail. You want to stay on the left side of 6. I think. Oh, goes forward.
Yeah, that's what I didn't. The 9-ball was huge for that.
It really is.
But forcing the draw shot out also makes the pocket a little smaller too, so I do understand trying to go forward.
Mm-hmm. Shane or Filler in their upcoming match with a question mark. There is no Shane or Filler here in Calgary, unfortunately.
Maybe one day.
Well, I kind of... Oh, look at this. Oh,
No.
my goodness.
Hi-ya.
And is the 10 going to sneak in? I know that the last time Alex was here, 3 or 4 weeks ago, when he left, there was talks of potentially having Fedor Gorst.
I heard the same rumor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know somebody that can make that happen.
Yeah. I just met him the other day too.
You might talk to him right now.
Oh, no. Didn't miss that by much.
Being he is a jam-up player.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I have had conversations about not only bringing in Fedor, but potentially Kelly Fisher, a few other on the female side.
Have you got the Roadrunner wearing jam up too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I thought. Yeah. Be cool to have her in here with the juniors too.
Oh,
and
it would be awesome. She's such a sweet girl, too.
Savannah Easton is a beast, man, for how young she is.
Mm-hmm. We got a few juniors on our rosters that are like that. Sophia Mast, she's
Yes.
another one.
Yep. She was in the final of an event that I watched not too long ago. I didn't get to hang around and see who won, but very impressed with her play.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think if my memory is correct, it's now to the point where Savannah and Sophia kind of battle back and forth for first, second, first.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You always got to have a road dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you have that competition, that's when your game really spikes.
Yep.
You need two people striving to be the best.
Correct. Raj Chana, I believe, on YouTube, Entourage, saying happy belated birthday. I appreciate that. I believe that's Raj Chana. If I had to be a betting man and a guessing fella,
Which you are.
I am, every now and again. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. So, I mean, we've obviously got connections to all those players. So, just depends on really what Jim wants to do. Look at this. Did you see that ball bend?
That's crazy.
Did you see that ball bend?
I don't even think he expected to get that much out of it.
He put the Alex Pagulayan on it. And then Boosty, what are you doing?
Funny, he never missed a shot like that playing me in one pocket.
Right?
Everything was in the heart.
And hello back to you, Jonathan.
All right, Ben will roll this up into the side here. Or is he back cutting it? No, he's just playing safe.
Straight up. Oh, I thought he might be calling a two-way. maybe the bank shot, but it really doesn't give you anything on the 3 ball.
We'll see Alex go airborne here.
Yeah, I would suspect. The question is, from this angle, it doesn't look like the 2 passes the 8, but I think there's a chance it might.
Quite
like
possibly.
Just barely. But we'll see if he calls it. Did he just call the side?
Yeah, he did. He's banking this somehow to the side pocket. I'm going to say that would be, I'd hang up the mic.
Right? I quit.
Yeah, I'm done.
I quit. David says, you are a year closer to 50. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I just joined the 50 club.
Yeah, I was going to say he's actually closer to 51 now.
Hey, easy. I'm just getting adjusted to 50.
Yeah, you can't go backwards though, bro. Once
Right?
you're an
Oh,
hour past 50.
Let me tell you, I am going to start having unbirthdays
Yeah.
from this point on.
I'm going to try that because I'm only a couple of years away from 50 myself. All right, Joe. Let's see if we can get back in this match here, buddy. Just having a look at best way to get down the table for Ben to either pot the 3 in the corner clean or the 3-7 combo.
I think the 3 might pass the 7.
I think
you might
so
have
too.
to use the horn of the pocket, but I think it's there. Can we get a special shout out for my boy Charlie? He's currently asleep, and it would make his day. Of course we can. Special shout out to you, Charlie. Hope you're having a great sleep.
And I hope you're beating Efren right now in your dreams.
That's right. Buck says, Grant, I'll never ever forget my first ERO against you. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Buck.
Yeah, it's just not rolling Ben and Joe's way.
It's really not, because I think what Ben was trying to do was just clip the 3 and put the cue ball off the rail behind the 7, but forgot to complete the first part of the equation.
And we had a side bet on this, me and my buddy Mike. I hope he's still watching. What'd you do? You took Ben and Joe for 100, right, buddy?
Got to be a little careful here with this 10 ball in vicinity.
Yeah, he knew it too.
Yeah, I think that was kind of in his mind a little bit. Either that or they're just kind of playing around to keep it close.
So what do you do now? Do you take on the bank if you're Joe? Do you bank it down past the 9 to the corner, or because you kind of gotta make something happen here soon?
I don't know if I would try it. I think with the 10 hanging out where it is, I think I'm just going to utilize the 10, even a separating safety. Right, put the 7 on the right rail and the cue ball on the left rail. Use the 10 as a little bit of a blocker. Bev Ashton, 50 is fun. LOL. Great commentary, guys. Thanks, Bev. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Yeah, he did go up and down. How's the weight?
It's kind of like that old school snooker safety where you just kind of cut across the top of the ball.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the separating safety there, though, side rail to side rail.
Yeah, I don't mind.
These tables are playing so quick. And you let a guy like Alex even see a portion of the ball, the way he's rolling and rubbing and shooting. You know you're going to jail.
I think there's enough space here for Ben to jump if he wants, though. I mean, he might
I've seen
kick,
Ben jump over this for sure.
Because, I mean, it's not a hard ball to hit the 7, and he's got the 9 ball there as a stopper to hold for the 8. So I'd be really surprised.
Mm-hmm. Taramel, a friend of mine, told me he used to play Pagulayan at some pool hall in Calgary. That would have been Great White Billiards back in the day, if my memory is correct.
Yeah, he is definitely going airborne.
Gets the hit. Needs the help.
Yeah, stop. He wants that to stop.
Well,
Actually,
you know, it's not terrible.
That's not horrible at all.
Right? Now, Boosty might be able to feather light this in and still avoid the scratch, but certainly a lot more touchy than what it needed to be. And
Yeah, he just doesn't miss.
He just makes this stuff look too easy.
Yeah. That's why I got my tea double cupped. I knew I was going to need something to throw up into later, you know.
A little bit
crazy.
overhit and onto the rail. But I'll tell you what, you know, when you know you overhit like that, but you got a partner like Bustamante coming to the table, I mean, really,
you're fine.
Do you have to worry that much?
You're fine with it. Oh, look at this. Look at this, though. Alex has got to come with a shot now.
Oh, yeah. Boosty says, all right, you've done it to me 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Here's one back for you.
And stretch.
Is he cutting?
Yeah.
And look
Heart.
at this. Just
Nothing but net.
Just come on.
We got claps and
So the
cheers out there.
dynamic start. Hopefully we're back. Got a little chopped out there, which tells me there was a few people that checked out, being that we're tied to the point of sale system. So I'll start at the beginning of what I was going to say, the dynamic of the match, right? So Ryan and I went and calculated the difference between Fargos on each team, and there's about 109 points between Alex and Boosty and Ben and Joe. And you would tend to think 50 points isn't that big of a deal. And you and I talked about this earlier, where, you know, the difference between a 450 Fargo to 500, not a huge difference. It does make the mark the farther up the scale you go.
Absolutely.
Right? Where they kind of get tighter and it means a little bit more. However, once you cross that 800 mark, it goes back, right, to being a fairly significant indicator.
Yeah, I don't really see there's much of a difference between like a 730 and a 760.
Right.
But an 800 to an 830,
huge
or,
difference.
or an 840,
right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I think that's what we're seeing, right? Is you look at Ben and Joe, they're, you know, mid sevens, where you've got Bustamante and Alex 800 and just over 800.
Yeah.
809, I think. And it's a difference of being just a really, really good player to being a traveling pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And you get to see that dynamic somewhat play out on the table.
So this is the next step for the boys, you know?
That's it. And I think really the difference between it, if I had to give it some kind of an analysis, is really the traveling part.
Yeah.
Getting into the grease. Because you tend to learn things by going out, traveling, playing, and especially playing against the same 800s, right?
Agreed.
And it's a lot of seasoning. Nice little shot there from Ben. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah.
6 comes,
Ben's
comes
not
back in and says not so easy, mister.
Ben's not learning too much from, you know, playing me for my lunch money.
Yeah, right.
But that's a good shot there.
That is really good.
He wanted to be glued to the 4, but
no, but I think this is better, right? If he's not really glued to the 4, it opens up that right side rail for a hit.
Well, we're going to see a
not that the left-hand side rail is any issue for Alex, but especially the way he's been rolling.
And we're going to see a 3-way kick to the side pocket here. 3-rail kick. Oh, he just missed it.
He certainly tried.
Yeah. Well, that 7 ball made it huge.
Oh, yeah. Boys aren't getting any rolls. They just got one.
They needed desperately.
Right,
here
about
we
the
go.
halfway point for Alex and Boosty. It would now be time. As these guys will tell you, it's moving time.
Yep.
Overhit a touch.
Yeah, I think
this will make shaping the 6 a little bit of a challenge. We'll see what Ben does. Does he lay up underneath? or try to come around.
Come around nicely.
Yeah,
Not too
really
bad
well
at
done.
all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe wherever Joe's playing right now, the tables must be a touch slower.
Yeah,
than
I agree.
He's
He hasn't
used to
quite
here.
acclimated to the speed yet. Again, overhit. Just a touch, right? Just that little touch off.
Yeah, couple of inches. But Ben should be able to go 2 rails here off this ball. Oh, he went straight back out. Little insides on it.
But there's one thing that I do know about Joe's game. He tends to acclimate fairly quickly.
Oh, yeah. The only problem is he's with playing Scotch doubles, he's not getting to stay at the table and keep letting that stroke out, you know. But, you know, the boys have
he'll
picked
battle
up
his
some
way
scraps
through.
here.
Yeah. Listen, you won't ever find a give-up bone in either Ben or Joe.
Absolutely
Neither one of them know how to do that.
And they got the break, so a break and run here puts them right back in her.
Yeah, gets them within striking distance. Fade their break. Maybe we can see a 5-4.
That's a different match.
Well, I'll tell you, both Ben and Joe, they definitely have the skill to put racks together.
There's no doubt about that. All right, let's get a good break off here.
Yeah,
We
nice
hit that
little
one
pop.
nice and square. Get some love with the 2 ball.
Oh, made a couple. Little touchy on the 1 ball. I think Mike says, think Brady Ben would have been a better matchup here against these 2 champs. Maybe. Yeah, nice shot. But I do like the idea of Joe Ben with Pagulayan and Boosty. Oh.
Yeah, I agree. You know,
just to the heart of the pocket.
Brady and Joe are a very even match as far as Fargo rate goes and things like that. I think there's only literally a couple of points between them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that big miscue again.
We've seen that twice.
That's twice tonight, yep. Not used to our levels of no humidity here. The tips aren't full of water and spongy.
You're probably not far off. I would have to speculate. That's a good call. Because Calgary is a very, very dry.
It really is.
Spot.
Yeah, it's a nosebleeder for sure. And in the Philippines, it's very humid.
Mm-hmm. Does Ben bring these guys in? It's actually Jim. So Jim is one of the owners at Leather Pocket. Ben is general manager. So it's actually Jim that brings the guys in.
Yeah, Jim and Sonia get together and have a talk.
But this table here should be no real issue. But again,
yeah, he's just overhitting everything.
Just a touch, right? Just maybe one extra ball rotation from where he wants to be.
A Cuban cue ball. One too many revolutions.
Yep.
Well, he just overcut that a hair.
Yeah.
Well, what's Alex going to do? 3 rails and out? Or just
I would think
jam
so.
across?
Yeah, I think 3 rails forward. Just a touch under hit.
Yeah, he kind of jumped up out of his
Yeah,
shot
a little
there.
bit.
I think he thought he missed it.
Yep. That's a tongue twister right
yeah,
there.
I think he thought he.
You almost had your merbs wixed. Oh, just avoids the 8. Comes around nice, though. Just avoided the 8. Well, with Ben being the general manager, the house pro here, I would tend to think it's fairly fitting that he gets to play in most of these matches.
Yep. And Busty now overhits one by a mile.
Well, I mean, he's trying to even out the playing field for what Alex has left him, right?
1, I guess.
Yeah, right. This will be banked to the heart of the pocket. Just
Look at
like that.
Mr. One Pocket himself.
Right?
He never misses the banks, man.
It is late at night here, just after 10, but the banks are still open.
You got it. I like it. No, this is a lot of fun. And most importantly, the boys are out there having fun.
That's
the crowd's hooting and hollering, and the
That's it.
beer's flowing.
Isn't that the name of the game?
Yeah,
though?
right?
Right?
Every once in a while, you can see our staff flying through the picture there, running like chickens with their heads cut off, trying to.
They're doing a great job.
They're fantastic. Yeah. Alba and Patricia.
The
amazing.
A-team.
The A-team for sure.
Keep pool streams free. That is the name of the game. Always have been here. That is Q Sports Live motto.
And it's why it's the best stream out there. I mean, they're local, but I mean,
Listen,
I hate paying
done,
for streams.
Yeah, we've traveled all over the place, all over Canada, all over the United States. All of our streams are always free. I just don't believe in that business model.
Yeah,
I really don't. Nice.
You've got a lot of young kids up and coming that want to, learn the game and become the next batch of pros, and they don't have credit cards to buy streams.
Yep. Nuh-uh. Can he see this?
No way he's back cutting this, is he? Oh my gosh. He actually overcut that ball.
That's insane that he could see that.
Eyesight's better than mine, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why I wear glasses, and I still couldn't do that with glasses on. Is there another match after this, Steph is asking? To be honest, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's...
I think this is the conclusion for tonight. Still lots of pool going on. I believe... I think there's a challenge match tomorrow during the day. I think it's Eric Vargas.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then Saturday is anybody can come in, walk in, put up $10. You can play Alex or Boosty.
Yep. And they are playing each other.
Yep, absolutely.
So.
Yep.
Some pro-on-pro action.
That's right. And then we'll have a fundraiser tournament going on for Saturday, Sunday as well. So tons of coverage, lots of pool, lots of action here at the Leather Pocket. So if you're in the area, make sure come on down.
Stop in.
You gotta come in. You gotta come see the
Absolutely.
two living legends here.
And come in and say hi to Danny and Kate. It is their fundraiser. Hopefully we can raise a bucket full of money for them.
Yeah.
Because, the big C is not easy on a family.
It sure is not, and we feel for them. They're
fantastic,
some of the most down-to-earth,
people.
amazing people that you'll ever meet. Danny Gombach and his wife, Kate.
So, yeah, feel free to come down and have a cold beer and shake some hands or shake some babies, whatever, tickles your fancy.
Absolutely. And we'll figure out a way that if you do want to help out, believe me, there is no there's no mandatory thing that says you have to help.
Absolutely
if you want
not.
to, we'll have a way for you to help.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, and we got to kind of give a shout out for Rob there. If you're down in the area, you got to come down and try some Dayton's jerky.
Oh, for sure.
This man makes Jack Links look like, cornflakes in comparison.
Well, we're a fan. Steph says we were the first on the list.
Yeah, I'm not even a wild game fan, and it's bizarre because moving out here, everyone's a hunter out here or a fisherman. But yeah, Rob got me to try some deer jerky and some elk jerky and the stuff he makes. Oh my Lord, it's mouthwatering. So good. and he is selling that. I'm not sure exactly what prices will be, and donating all the proceeds to Kate and Dan's fundraiser. So kudos to Robbie.
Yeah, job
Thanks
well
a
done.
lot, Mr. Dayton. That's awesome, buddy.
If you missed out on the spring rolls, I know Steph's at home right now rolling them up. So if you missed out, just let her know. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, look what's happening on the table here. What type of chalk is Ben using? He is using the Taum V10.
That's a good little punch there. Perfect.
Yeah, that'll. Ben acknowledges.
Yeah, top of the table. He's loving that one. That was not easy.
Yeah, they're starting to get into their role, into their rhythm.
Notice they're playing a little quicker too, which is kind of how they play when they play singles. Is
I would say out of both Joe and Ben, I would say Ben is the faster player,
I would
the
agree.
natural ability faster player.
Yep, I would agree.
You know that when Ben's playing well, he's almost running around the table.
Oh yeah.
Where Joe, if he tries to run around the table, I think it throws him off his game. But a nice, steady, quick, don't take your time to really think.
Yeah,
that's Joe's wheelhouse.
Neither of them are using a 30-second shot clock up, but yeah, Joe is definitely a little faster. I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Ben starts running around the table, you better run and hide.
Yeah, just pack up your cue, right? Shake the man's hand.
Yep. Oh, that's right, too. He got me to try llama jerky. That's right. And I was like, I'm not eating a llama. That's right. That was on our road trip to BC, right, bro?
Did Ben switch back to V10 from Alex's chalk? I think while Alex is here, yes, Ben will pay homage and certainly use Alex's chalk. But I think his go-to is certainly Taum V10.
Yeah. I think they're very similar.
They're one and the same.
Yeah. Alex was saying that there was one extra ingredient in the Pagulayan chalk over Taum, and of course, me having the filter I do, I said, is it coconut water?
The funniest part of that is you suggested you have a filter.
Do we still sell that coconut water here?
I didn't know there was such a thing to begin with.
Oh my lord, man! Like they'd sell cases of that stuff here, and I never understood it. It's horrible.
Well, the only reference that I can kind of offer is when we were in Mexico, and they crack open a coconut, they cut it all off, and you get to drink the coconut water from it.
Do you enjoy it though?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. See, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not my
no.
go-to.
It's like punishment for shoplifting in some countries.
Yeah, it did not taste the way I thought it was going to taste.
Yeah, you would expect it to taste like a nice bite of coconut, but it really doesn't. Joe's going to take on a bank here, I think. Attaboy.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob, I would imagine on Saturday, I believe it's Saturday, they are taking any and all challenge matches, so Saturday would be your best bet.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Rob and Kyle take on the champs.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Anyone try the new blue V10 from Taum? I don't think I've tried the new blue.
I know they've made some changes because a lot of people were saying that the blue didn't stick as well as the green, but from what I understand, they've got that figured out.
Yeah, because I was a fan of blue.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. Oh, it was Pyro. I was a fan of the blue up until I tried the V10.
Right.
The second that I tried V10,
Pyro
I got
was
rid
out
of
the
my
door.
pyro.
Yep. Agreed. What a shot there. Wow.
Wow.
Tip at the table. Joe Spence coming with a big jump shot. I think, did Ben call the combo here? I think he tapped out for that corner.
I think straight up safe.
Maybe just called it just in case.
Yep. Very well could have.
I got a full eclipse here. Be a tough ball to hit. Well, it's certainly going to be a tough ball to get safe back on.
Especially with it being an open table hit. Right? There's really nothing around that 5 ball to connect with to put it safe unless your name is Bustamante. And you just do stuff like this.
That's about as good as you could hope for there.
That's it.
You can't quit.
I think I'm just going to hang up my mic. What do I know? I can't even say I just sit here and look good now because I just turned 50. Joe Spence.
Look at this
taking
shot.
it back at them.
Atta boy. Great shot there.
Yeah. Nice acknowledgement tap of the table there from Mr. Francis.
Great shot from Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that ball travel.
Yeah, it just keeps on rolling. Agree that V10 is better than Pyro. Now they just released the blue V10. Don't know if it's different other than the color. I would have to agree, Gideon. I have not tried the new V10 blue.
Great shot from Ben there again. Cut that 8 in. Now we're going to see a combo on the 10. Joe will take a little time with this one and have a good look.
Just these slight little off-angle combos can be a little tricky. The benefit is the 10 is fairly close to the pocket.
Thankfully, and he smokes that in.
Yeah, we have a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
They're
we
back
do.
within striking distance.
And we didn't miss a game marking a game, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Bunch
Fairly certain I'm on the ball.
Chatty Cathy's in the booth here because we're having a blast.
Listen, you know what? I was going to go home until I heard that it was Ben Francis, Joe Spence taking on Alex and Boosty. And, okay, I'll be tired for work tomorrow.
Yeah, too cool. Too cool. Nick doing a heck of a job. Keeping it fair out there.
Yeah. Minus the golf clap for our side of the coin and the overindulging clap for the other side.
Keeping the animals behind the ropes.
That's right.
Our fans, they're getting pretty loud out there, which
They
is
are,
awesome to hear.
Yeah. This is one of those times where the fans being attempted to be herded like cats is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a hit on the 1. Don't know if he's got a pocket for it.
Yeah, I would think he's going to try to get in kind of between that 3 and 6 and just push the 1 over to the other rail. But
I would think so. I think you're on par. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Malfunction at the junction. A little tricky here, though. Might be able to just hit and stick.
Yeah, it looks like he's
right, take
pretty
the 2 down
straight.
to the bottom right-hand corner. Trying to shape the 2 gets tough if you're going anywhere else.
Well, he's loading up on it with outside English to hold it, so you are correct in assuming that he was going to go to the corner, I think.
Yeah, down to the bottom right. 3-6 is looking like a combo, given the proximity.
Well, can't really tell how close that 5 ball is to the horn. Will that slide into the side, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And if not, you play the 4 ball down to the bottom left-hand corner and just roll forward. Play the 5 to the top left.
I like how he played that.
Yep.
Coming back up table, knowing where the 3 was going to finish.
Yeah, really nice control of both. Really all 3 at that point.
Alex goes forward to make sure he stays in line on the 4.
Come into the line of the 4. That's so good.
Perfect.
We'll see if Boosty draws this back. Nope. Punches forward. The way his stroke is, I would say 90% of the time he's going to draw the ball.
Or something. Yeah, he's loading on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
he just kind of feathers it in, silky smooth, pops it forward like he should.
Yeah, it's incredible that he gets so much finesse out of such a huge stroke.
Yeah, nice little force follow there from the Lion.
This could get a little funny. He's got to hit this with inside, so.
No problem.
Yeah, it's just going to travel a little further than he wanted.
He'll be okay. I think Alex will play position for the 9 to the right side pocket.
Yeah, just draw straight across. Something like that.
Indeed. Nice little angle. Float down for the 10 ball bottom left-hand corner. And they will regain a 3-game lead over the locals. The local yokels.
The ice cream team, Ben and Joey.
I like that. I think I'm gonna store that in the database. I can't believe you're only 50 at times. You've made it seem like you were older. I'm not sure how to take that.
Yeah, that's
Christine,
it for Christine. How do
right?
we block her?
Right? I'm going to choose to take that as a very good compliment. And my natural instinct was, can you provide me an example?
Yeah.
But I don't think I want one.
I'm pretty sure she just called you Dusty.
I'm pretty sure she did. Kind of smooth like me, buddy. Thanks, Gord. I'm about as smooth as 1,300 grit sandpaper. Bryce, I'm rooting for a tie. I want both to win. Little challenge here. Oh, wow. But the 8-ball. 8-ball comes to say hello.
Didn't quite get their usual gravy roll there.
Right? Is this the point where the tables start to turn?
Yeah.
The rubs and the rolls go the opposite way.
TSN turning point.
Yes. Although Alex does have top right corner available. He's going to have to float up to the top right-hand side anyway for the 3-ball. Does he take the flyer? It's my birthday.
You see Christine's going.
He did take the flyer at the 2 with the shape on the 3.
He sure did. Yeah, we know you were making it as a compliment, Christine.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. But I took the opportunity in you attempting to rib me to kind of rip you back a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right away.
Just a hair.
I wasn't gonna wait.
All right, Joe's gonna slice this in.
Yeah, it needs to come around. Wants to be fairly straight 3-9 combo, I believe that is. And I appreciate you taking it easy on me this week, Gord. I am a little bit older. I'm not sure if my poor feelings could take a ribbing.
Yeah, that's true. As you get older, you're thin.
Right,
your skin gets thinner.
My skin is like paper now.
All right, boys, are back in line here. Ben just draws across for the 5.
Indeed. How are you, TJ? Good to see you. I know that fake name when I see it.
Looks pretty straight here, but I think he can still follow this up 2 rails, even though he's.
Yeah, I think he can just play underneath. Yeah. Nice little inside. Nice angle here. Might be a touch too much.
I kind of like using that second rail there just to pop out a couple of inches.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to. I don't know if he can light.
Oh, look at that.
Of course, when you're Ben Francis, you can.
Anything's possible. Great shot by Ben.
Yeah, Joe's starting to get into the groove. You can see it. It's not taking as much time, which for him is a good thing.
Yep.
Mike Wazaloo tuning in on YouTube. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. My skin's like tracing paper. Gord says, I'll be 70 in March. Holy hell, Gord. You were alive when Jesus was around.
Now the shots are
well, hey, listen.
All right. The gloves are off.
Well, I mean, listen, I got to take my shots when I can with Gord Kerr.
Absolutely, Diana. It's awesome that he got his cue sponsor from Predator. Very, very cool. We're very happy for him.
Indeed. Look outside pocket.
And it's well deserved, to be quite honest.
The scratch into the side?
No, Ben's and the scratch in the side.
The scratch in the side for Francisco.
Pay your taxes.
Right? Checks are due. Yeah, no. Very well deserved. Excited to see where he can go with it.
Right. Any trouble balls on the table? Well, they got the 4 and 9 are pretty gnarly there.
Will Bustamante be in Derby? Yes. Both him and Alex Pagulayan heading to Derby City right after this weekend. Rob was in my 69s.
Yeah.
I'm 69 and a half less 19 and a half.
Didn't you once get a ticket for doing a 69 and a 50?
Well, listen, that happened. It was a long time ago. Don't need to bring it up. 4-ball in trouble here.
Yeah, that one's dirty. I wonder if they can break it out here.
Oh, he's going shorts. Come on.
For the side
Short
pocket.
side. You got to be kidding me.
Joe loved it. Tapped the table hard there.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And he's straight enough that he can just roll and stay on the 5 there, too. That's a great shot. Great shot.
That was crazy. I'm going to say probably the shot of the match so far.
I'm agreeing. He had oh, no, he got a little rub on the 8 there that he didn't want.
No. Thanks, Priyesh. Appreciate it. Joe will bank this back to bottom right-hand corner, I believe.
Yeah, I think he's just confirming with Ben. Do I go for it or do I play safe?
No, you're 100% you got to go for this.
That's exactly. I would say Ben will say hit 5th gear and let's go.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't believe me if I said Gord was actually nice to me today. Oh, I think he overhit it. Right? If he takes off about half that speed,
yeah,
I think the 6 drops and he's in dead perfect shape for the 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone know what cues they're playing with? Well, Ben, I know, is Predator. I believe Joe is a Predator.
Nope, Joe is playing with an old Falcon. Yeah, an old Falcon with I think he's gone back to the graphite shaft or the carbon fiber shaft because he was playing with wood forever, but I think he's gone back to a Revo. But the butt is an old Falcon. I believe Alex is playing with a Steve Lomax. And Busties is, I don't know now that he switched, but he was playing with an EBR. So the Efren Bada Reyes series cue. He is what he started playing with tonight.
Stephanie says Mez.
Oh, that's right. He did go back to a Mez shaft. That's right. On a Falcon butt.
I'm really surprised Joe went back to the old school Falcon. But I'll tell you what. I played. I don't know what level I was at. Maybe A level, early master. And I played with a blue 3-piece Falcon.
Yep.
And I loved it.
I remember those.
I loved that cube.
Yeah, I remember those. That was what Busty played with forever. He was using, a bear. And I think was it a bear? Yeah, it was Bear is who his sponsor was for a long time. And they reminded me very much of the Falcons. I don't know if they had a collab or not, but. So that's the ball game. We must have missed one.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's actually 9-5. So now they're just going to put on a trick shot exhibition here.
How did we miss a game?
I don't know. We were chatting away.
Well, I suppose. You'll have to forgive us. It's 8-5. That's what I thought. Mark says it's 8-5 too. I thought it was 8-5. We had to have missed the game.
Yeah,
there's no way that they're batting this 10-ball around like
I think
this.
we missed marking the fifth game, and it should have been the sixth when we marked it the fifth. That's what I was asking earlier. But either way, the boys had a great night. They had fun, and I hope you guys had a ton of fun watching it. And tune back in tomorrow for some more action. And
well, that was a lot of fun. I was not expecting it to be over.
yeah, now what? Now what do we do?
It reminds me of that commercial, right? Or the end of the movie. I can't remember which ones, but it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Was that Just for Laughs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. And I don't want to go yet.
Yeah.
That was too much fun.
Dan, now what do we do?
Right? Now I'm lost.
Well, they're all getting
Right?
their
Everybody
pictures
wants
taken.
more. Right? I want more. They can't be done.
Well, like I say, everyone will have to tune back in tomorrow for some more fun action. We got 2 more matches tomorrow night.
Indeed. As much as I don't want it to be over, my wants don't matter in this case.
Right.
Because it is done. So we appreciate you. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you go onto our Facebook page, give it a like, give us a follow on YouTube. That way, and make sure your notifications are turned on when you do subscribe, because that way when we go live, you get notified. You can join us on the live stream again, because we'll have a lot coming up.
Yeah,
this
you don't want to
weekend.
miss
Tons of polls.
Don't want to miss the action this weekend for sure.
Yeah. So with that being said, on behalf of myself, Ryan Murray, the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thank you so much for joining us on a Thursday evening for some great action here at the Leather Pocket. Shout out to the Leather Pocket, Jim Jitsu, making it all happen. We'll be live all weekend long. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you mañana.
Later, guys.
Okay. I haven't shut us down yet.
Okay.
There, in fact, is another match tonight.
They are going to play another match.
It is Scotch doubles. It's Boosty and Aaron Arganoza with
Or Alex and Aaron Arganoza.
Alex and Aaron, Boosty and Eric Vargas.
That's coming up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And apparently they're betting side action on each
Yeah,
other.
a little bit. A little bit of the Canadian money in the middle.
Little cheddar.
Yeah, just a little taste.
A little cheddar makes everything better.
Right?
You know?
So 5 or 10 minutes, guys. We get to come back. We get more. So with that being said, we'll be
Yep.
back here in a few minutes. We're going to do a shutdown. We'll get ready. Appreciate you. We'll see you back here in a few.